Joy Gurudev, Joy Mashambho Mahadev, Sana Bhavatu. Hope you have wished everyone Sana Bhavatu on the query group. Let us go to learn today's day on Brihad Jabalo Upanishad. First, the content of the scriptures. The scripture says, the shining aspect of strength is of two types. The sun aspect and the fire aspect. Similarly, the nectar-like strength also is full of light and heat. The fire has become many as per its vehicles. So, the only one Bhasma, having become the inner soul of all beings, manifests itself as per the vehicles inside and outside, he told. Now let us understand this. The shining aspect of strength is of two types. This is very deep. This paragraph is very deep. What is this shining aspect? What do we mean as shining aspect? The shining aspect of strength. We have learned this in the previous video when we did a class about Tilak. That shine is the symbol of life, of energy. The more the shine, the bigger the aura, the more the shine, the more the energy in that product. Now in this world and into divine, Prajapati, as per Vedas, Prajapati and its counterpart or Shiva and Shakti, Ardhanarishwar, they are exactly 50-50%. The moving aspect, the life aspect of it, of Shiva and Shakti, of Prajapati, is known as energy. And the dead aspect or the non-moving aspect of Prajapati or Shiv Shakti Ardhanarishwar is known as matter. Now this energy and this matter, when they come together, life takes a form, or form takes a life, whatever. And the more the glow, the more is the energy in that product or thing or being, and less glow, that person, that thing, or that product, or that being has lesser life and more matter. So, the shining aspect of strength, of life, is of two types. There are two things in this universe which glow a lot. One is the sun and second is fire. Now there are 5 elements, out of which 3 elements are living elements or moving elements, and 2 elements are dead elements or still elements. The space is, ether is still, and earth element is still. Fire, air, and water are constantly moving. Now the sun aspect and the fire aspect, they represent the sun and the air. And similarly, nectar, that means liquid or water, is also full of light and heat because it is created by air and fire. It is also fire. And because of the movement, because the fire has become many as per its vehicle, vehicle means movement. And because of the nature of movement, air, fire, and water, they keep changing their forms. What is constant is bhasma, which is without glow. And this bhasma, it also takes a form inward or outward. This bhasma is also manifested the way we see our body. It is bhasma. This is dust. This chair, this wall behind me, it is all bhasma. It is dust. It will return to dust. But the form it takes its form as per the vehicles that it is sitting on. The amount of fire, the amount of water, the amount of air which is touch given to it, it will take that kind of form, inward or outward. Why is water hot? Water is cooling. Water is the symbol of calmness, cooling. It is the most cooling aspect if you literally take. But extreme cold is extreme hot. It has been created by fire. It has fire within it. And this has been proved by science also. And same is for vibhuti. Water and fire, sun, fire and water, they all three they shine. Even the ash shines. We have seen that. If water is added to it, we have seen in the Tilak video, light or shine is the sign of life and energy in any product. And when you give up all the changes that are in you and you accept that which is not changeable, only and only then is self-realization possible. You become nothing, only then you become everything. This is very deep. Contemplate on this. But when you become nothing, when you become enlightened, there is no value of you. You become priceless. But priceless also means extremely expensive, and priceless also means free, useless. So saint and insane people are like each other. Saints are looked upon as beggars. Value of anything is by its glow, its shine. Why is gold so expensive? And why is gold so everlasting? It is expensive because it is everlasting. Because it glitters. In olden days, our grandparents, when they would go into market, they would buy fruits and vegetables. They would only buy those fruits and vegetables which would glow, as they would have more prana in them. But nowadays, they make these fruits and vegetables glow with wax polish and chemical and this and that. There is a story, we'll hear a short story and then we'll proceed, that one day Hanuman took his friends, all the monkeys, apes, and he started breaking fruits, raw fruits. Kids could not go very high on the tree. So they would go up till where they could go and they would break fruits. And below are the raw fruits, and they would eat this raw fruits and their stomach started paining. So the parents, they said that Hanuman is the culprit. He gave the fruits. He asked the kids to break the fruits. Hanuman was shocked. He said, "Why is the blame coming on me? I'm doing nothing." So he was breaking the fruits and eating, and everyone's stomach was paining. So his mother explained that whichever fruit shines a lot, that is right. Only if you eat that fruit which is shining, your stomach will not pain. You will be able to digest it and it will give you energy. Fruits which are rotten or ripe, not or raw, not ripe, if you eat them, your body will not be able to digest it. Your stomach will pain and you will get no energy from it. So always have the fruits that shine. 15,000, 10,000 years back, we had this knowledge. So Hanuman one day saw a very shining fruit, which was actually a sun hiding behind the leaves of a tree, and he went up to catch it, and he saw it in the sky, and he jumped and he swallowed the sun. So the moral of this story is that we always knew that that which shines is good for life, is good for us. Everything which glows has a high amount of prana, life force in it, as glow is nothing but aura of the substance or being. So the sun, fire, and water are the most essential for life. They create and sustain life. There is one more thing to understand in this sutra about people and substance who are full of life. They transfer their life force to others who come in touch with them. Like we saw that the combination of water and heat makes the bhasma glow. This is a beautiful Sufi story of the cave and the sun. The sun will burn, but still was always shining, and the cave was cold, but still it was always complaining. One day the sun and the cave struck a conversation. The sun had trouble understanding what dark means, and the cave did not understand or did not know what is light and clear. So they decided to change places. So the cave went up to the sun and he said, this is beyond wonderful. Now I understand what is light, but this is so burning. Life is so burning, but life is wonderful. So the sun said, you have to burn if you want to glow. So the cave said, now come down and see where I am living. Come down and see what is happening at my place, what kind of hell I have created. What kind of hell is there around me? Life is not just, you have got such beautiful light and I have nothing within me, with me. So the sun went down. And when the sun went down in the cave, the whole cave lit up. The whole cave came to light, to life, to clearness, to auspiciousness. And the sun said, I don't see any difference. When the sun went down, it took its light along with it. Even the darkest corners were illuminated. That's why the sun couldn't see any difference. There is this quote from the old book, and all the religions, they say that The enlightened ones can never be sent to hell or be punished into darkness. Do you know why? Yes, because they carry their light, they carry their heaven along with them. That's why the sun could see no difference in this cave. We thought that heaven is a place, hell is a place. There is no heaven or hell. Perhaps it is the state of mind that we are supposed to achieve or we are supposed to let go. If you are full of darkness, anger, unforgiving nature, ego within you, full of negativity, fear, doubts, you become a cave, you become darkness unknowingly. You won't be able to see your darkness, but people they will start going away from you. And unless you don't meet a real guru again, a real sun again, your life will continue to be like that. People will say, okay, you don't care, the world is bad, let the world say anything about you, you be yourself. No, being negative, being dark is not you. Don't be that. Meet a real guru, change yourself. It's hell within. No matter how much you accumulate, whatever money or fame you may get, you still remain hollow and dark and empty. If you are illuminated like the sun, the darkness of the caves wouldn't matter to you. You could be the person who is into the worst of circumstances, you'll still be able to find a blessing somewhere. You will be carrying your heaven, your light, your sun along with you on your shoulders. Remember, caves are many, but the sun is only one. Disciples are many, Guru is only one. People with darkness are many, but people who are shining, people who have a bright aura, people who are enlightened, they are rare like the sun, light and water. Also remember that they light up whosoever comes in their contact. In the same way, it is your job to light up everyone who comes in touch with you by connecting them to this wisdom. So connect everyone to our channel. Share this video with everyone. So you promise me that you will do this. You promise me that you will bring people to this wisdom. Who all will do it? Let me know on the query group. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Put thumbs up on this video. Like this video. I will know. Comment. Beautiful. The more you spread light and wisdom and happiness, the more your personal light, your wisdom and your happiness will grow. And finally it will become eternal and it will turn into happiness. You will not remain, you will just be light. Even that is enlightenment. When you become light which is everywhere, there is no moment in that light. That is also self-realization. Now, the last part of the sutra, which says that the fire has become many as per its vehicles. So the only Bhasma, having becoming the inner soul of all beings, manifests itself as per the vehicles inside and outside. Now this is too much for you to understand right now, so we will understand it at the end of this second Brahmana. We will discuss in detail. Okay, do you have any questions? We'll rest over here. You can keep one special day for your questions, you can request the mentor or the mentors if you require a virtual class for doubt clearing. We will rest over here, help your partners and others, and let us discuss on the query group what you have understood or what you have doubts. Okay, Hari Om Tat Sat.